I challenged my brown belt coach to a roll, and I got absolutely rinsed.
Brutal.
Now if you want to see me get absolutely rinsed just like that, stick around for the video and find out what happens. As I try to step over pass, Noah's able to just grab onto my legs and start leg locking me. He grabs onto the leg lock and I start looking to stand up and trying to defend this. So as I stand up, I try to shuck that leg off so I can get rid of the single leg X and start working a pass. He goes onto a single leg and then we end up in dogfight. He then puts his leg on my back like he's peeing on a fire hydrant, and then I sit down in my butt. Noah then works on a long step pass and does it successfully, which he didn't trap my leg, so I'm able to come up on top and get side control. Well, not for long. I then enter in shin on shin, and I start using that gable grip to try to knock him over. He does a back step, which makes me think that his back is available, but he keeps onto my ankle, and I'm kind of stuck in this inverted position. So he stands up and then starts working a pass. If you've watched my other video where I fought Chris, the other brown belt, these two have very similar styles and passing, which makes these two rollers great for rolling with because they are super technical and you're always going to learn something when you roll with them. Noah enters in on a knee bar and I triangle my legs to defend it. He tries to kick it off and enter into like this banana split situation, and then I push away his foot to release some of the pressure, and I start looking away to come on top. Manage to make my way on top, and as I come up on top, Noah grabs onto the baseball bat choke as you guys seen in the start of the video.
Brutal.
And I start laughing because it's totally hilarious. I just get hit with that on clip. Then coach feels bad, so he lets me start to pity pass. And if you don't know what a pass out of pity is, it's basically where you just get highlighted by a crazy submission and then you feel bad, so you have to let the person pass out of pity. Which is exactly what's going on here as I try to lock onto this darce. And then I switch off into the Boston teabag grip, which is what I go for. And if you're going to attempt this guillotine, make sure to be careful because it will hurt your opponents. Me being the delusional blue belt I am, I really thought I was able to pull that off on him, but he just starts shaking and that does not happen. He's able to collect my back and I feel him grab onto my lapel, so I automatically think that it's going to be the $1 million choke, which if you don't know what that is, go find it on YouTube. And then he goes into a rare triangle, which I had absolutely no clue you could do, but hey, brown belts can just figure out anything. And when the choke gets too tight, you know what to do. Just start looking at the camera and waving like it does not hurt. If you like the gi I'm wearing in this video, check out X Marshall. X Marshall makes a lot of great gear, apparel, rash guards, everything, you name it, they make it. And if you're a person looking for new rash guards to test out, try X Marshall. The new gi, it already feels so amazing, and thank you to X Marshall for sending me this. And X Marshall gave me a code to share with you guys so you guys can get your own gi. Use code Carter15 to save yourself 15% at checkout. And honestly, this gi is amazing. After that short little ad break, we continue. Noah has double sleeves, which means he's able to go for a balloon sweep right into an armbar. But instead of armbarring me, I knee cutted so he could not complete the armbar. And then he grabs an arm drag, and then I just turn into him so he can't collect my back. Noah's leg's already hooked between mine, so he's just able to dive forward and try to go for a back take attempt. But now we're in this dogfight position, and I grab a wizard. But then this gives him enough space to just work on my single leg because my leg's already trapped underneath him, so he's just able to sit me to my butt and start playing open guard now. Noah decides to treat me like a good boy and just puts his hand on my head. As his back is exposed to me, I start working on a back take, but Noah sees it different. He's trying to enter in on this knee bar. And as he's entering in this knee bar, I feel something's a little bit loose, so I'm able to try to dump him over and pass. Which then I start thinking of a way to enter into baseball bat choke so then I can get the tarantula choke, but that's not going to work. He enters onto my back and we start back in wizard. And it's like a dog peeing on the fire hydrant again. He goes for a flying triangle, but I have both my arms in so he can no longer go for it. So he starts off in guard and I'm trying to work a way around this guard so I can get out. But he hits me with a nice little flower sweep or pendulum sweep and then enters into this clean darce. And then I'm about to get knocked out, and I see Hoist Gracie above me, so I decide to give him the tap.
That is nasty.
That was brutal. Yo, bro, if you're enjoying the video right now, if you could please hit like, share, subscribe. All this is super helpful as we are on the road to hitting 1K on YouTube. So, moral of the story, brown belts are scary, especially the ones with really good technique. But hey, at least I got some good footage for you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what kind of challenges you guys would like to see next and want me to suffer through.